chair, please.
Benzene.
This is petrol.
I know. Thank you, Minister Hurso, for this kind reception to me, our delegation, our ambassador, and my staff, and of course your ambassador who helped arrange this meeting, and your companions, and the many representatives of Italian industry. I'm delighted to see you here. I thank you for your words of condolences for those wounded in the murderous terrorist attack yesterday in Tel Aviv. Italy experienced terror. All free societies must fight terror together, and I appreciate your words as an expression of that basic policy that we continuously adopt together, and we cooperate against terror. So thank you again. I would like to tell you about my experiences, and from there describe what it is that we can do to have a quantum leap in the economic cooperation between Israel and Italy, and that I found most important, Israeli companies and Italian companies. Italy is exceptionally blessed with scientific and industrial and design capabilities that are world-renowned. Everybody knows your capacities, your talents, and your achievements in this realm. Israel, for a long time, was a semi-socialist economy. And whatever genius we had embedded in our society and our people did not flower until we led revolutionary transformation to free markets. We began to do this really in full pace in around 2003. It took a few years, but Israel became one of the most robust free economies, technological free economies in the planet. Our GDP per capita went from $17,000 to $54,000 according to the IMF. That's nominal because the cost of living is still high. But it is a rapid transformation which is growing very, very fast. And Israel, I believe, for good reason, is the innovation nation. It's the innovation nation because we have a built-in machine to produce innovators, and that is our military needs. Our defense needs are big, as you know. So we invest a huge amount of money every year to take the brightest, the best and the brightest of our young people, put them through our military, which is becoming increasingly technological. And after a few years of service, we produce knowledge workers and knowledge entrepreneurs into our economy. This is a necessity that produces competitive economic advantage. We would like to share that competitive economic advantage with you. We are investing as well in infrastructure. You should know that we're going to spend over the next decade $100 billion in a metro system, light rail. We're going to invest also in rapid trains, if you're producing things for that, railroad cars, other things. You should know that we have decided that our small country, which is about the 10th of the size of Italy, I think even smaller, we're going to make it possible to go from side to side a lot faster, one end to the other, and there are going to be huge infrastructure investments in Israel. I think that's important. You mentioned gas, Minister. We are already cooperating in gas with your national company, but we want to expand it. I think we should look very carefully and quickly at the possibility of adding an LNG facility, perhaps in Cyprus, to increase Israel's export capacities of gas to Italy and from Italy to Europe. It's important to understand that the possibilities, of which I've enumerated only a few, are enormous for our common cooperation. And finally, I'd refer to the last thing that Minister Hurso mentioned. It's the Abraham Accords. We have now expanded not only our products and our services, but our markets. And our markets go to the Arab world. The Abraham Accords opened up vast opportunities with the United Arab Emirates, with Bahrain, with others. I think that the possibilities will grow beyond imagination if we are successful in one other goal that I have, and that is to achieve normalization and peace with Saudi Arabia. The economic possibilities are obvious, connecting the rail links of Saudi Arabia and the Arabian Peninsula to the port of Haifa through Jordan. It only requires 200 kilometers of additional rail to connect an oil pipeline directly from the Arabian Peninsula to the Mediterranean through Israel. What this means is that we could spare the supply of Europe and from Europe the need to go around 3 choke points, the Bab el-Mandeb, the Hormuz Straits, and for that matter, the Suez Canal. I think these are all possibilities that are real. I hope that I see you, if not this year in Jerusalem, as we say, next year in Jerusalem. Thank you very much. Thank you all.